Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Sleepy Jim here. Welcome to a new Black Ops 2 Zombies Challenge series here on my channel. I asked you guys for some suggestions on what my next Zombies Challenge should be, and this was one that was suggested, the Shovel Challenge. So let's get into the game, and I'll explain as we go through. Alright, let's grab the brain in the jar, and of course, the shovel. This is going to be essential to this challenge, obviously. Let's turn on the generator here and get the generator started, and I'll explain the rules as we go. I really wish you got more than 10 points for killing these dudes. I guess people would exploit that though if you could. But we'll grab the double points here and we'll try and rack up. Usually you can get about 3,000 points before you get out of here on round one. I like to leave at the end of round one. That's just me. I know a lot of people like to hang out in the starting area as long as they can for some reason. Anyway, getting back to the challenge rules. It is very, very simple. Basically, I can only use weapons that I dig out of the ground with a shovel in this challenge. Obviously, I'm using the starting pistol, but that's actually a weapon you can dig up as well. So, don't come at me with your technicalities. But oh cool, we got snow, which means we can probably find a part for the ice stuff. Taking a look down here, see if we can find some parts for the zombie shield. So many buildables in these Black Ops 2 maps. Okay, we should have a dig pile over here. Oh sweet, get our first dig pile weapon. We get the Remington. Probably not one of the better ones, but definitely good to get early on here. Oh, I'll just pick up this part and we'll grab this part for the ice stuff. So the ice stuff, guys, is the only stuff that is available by digging. So it is something that we'll be using. Now, you might think that's making it a little bit too easy for myself, but you know what? I had to think about this and whether I was going to use the stuff or not in this challenge, and I decided I would. Let's just turn on this generator. Let's get some points off this zombie. I decided I would because it's one of the unique things, the really cool things about Origins is the staves, and it would be kind of stupid not to at least use one of them in this map if I'm going to play this map. So that's the reasoning behind it, and it is a dig weapon after all. So this challenge is not meant to be, a super sweaty, hardcore, elite style challenge. It is just a fun challenge to put a new twist on playing zombies in Black Ops 2, because we have done these maps to death by this point. What is it, like 2 years now? Whatever it is since this map came out. It is 2 years actually. Which is a long time, not to have an official zombies map released. Which kind of sucks. Let's grab that part, see what we can get here. Okay. Let's run away. Yeah, now let's just quickly run down here and see if we can get the record we need for the ice stuff and the little tile rock thingy. Ooh, insta-kill. Okay, let's turn the generator on while we've got the insta-kill. Just have to be a little bit cautious here. Take these guys out, get some points. I'll try and leave a zombie though, because it's snowing and I want to head up to No Man's Land, try and find another part for the staff. Although I'm not going to have enough points to go up to the top area, but oh nice, get a bit more ammo for the Remington. Cool. Let's go see what we can find up top here, and we'll probably turn on the generator for Jug as well. Yeah, when it comes to challenges, guys, for the sake of an interesting to watch series, for entertainment for you guys, I could, don't get me wrong, I am perfectly capable of doing a challenge like starting knife only, for instance, to get to 30 or something with that. I could do that, but the problem is, let's just see what we get here. Another zombie, just great, like I haven't got enough zombies already. But the problem with those type of challenges that are really difficult and where you're really limiting yourself is, oh, we get the record there, nice, is that they become super boring to watch after like the first episode, because You know, I could run around and train the zombies and knife them to death. Let's pick this up. Wow, I'm just getting tons of these Remingtons, man. But, we'll assemble the shield in a bit as well. I want to try and get the golden shovel as quickly as I can, so I'll be digging a lot of piles of whatever that stuff is that you dig. Let's put this together. Yeah, but the problem with those really hardcore style challenges where you're limiting yourself or whatever is they do get super boring. Trust me, if I went to 30 or 50 on this map with knife only, no one would be watching after like the second episode because it would just be super boring and I would be boring myself as well. But this challenge is actually a pretty fun one. So I really like the idea of this challenge. It's pretty simple and you've got the random element of chance, not knowing what you're going to get, how difficult it's going to be early on. Even though we're probably going to find it, fairly easy once we get it set up, if we do get to that point. Which will remain to be seen. Okay, so I'll need to save up some points for a jug. We might hit that random perk thing after I get jug as well. Try and see what we get. I'm not going to be too disappointed with almost anything that I get out of that thing. Unless it's quick revive. You guys know. Those of you that have been watching my channel for a while now. Have to be a little bit careful here. I do not use quick revive. Because I'm a purist, if you like, an old school World of War player. I prefer the element of, danger, permadeath, if you like. Keeping myself on my toes by not using quick revive. The trouble with this weapon is it doesn't have much ammo, and I don't think you get too many points with it, but it's definitely better than nothing. You can't really complain about free weapons out of the ground. This is, yeah, I don't know what the rationale is behind digging out weapons in this, especially when they're like future weapons like this one. I know there is a bit of a storyline that explains why there's these crazy futuristic weapons in the box, but not so much in digging them out of the ground. There's no real explanation for that. Treyarch. In your crazy, ideas. Okay, so we got Jug. That's good. We got Jug, and we've got the shield. I hate it when the 3 robots come all at once. We're going to have to be careful. I might hang out around this generator here rather than risk getting stomped on. Try and take these zombies out. I can always barge him with the shield if I get desperate, I guess. Yeah, but basically in this map, 2 of the very best weapons available in this map that you would... Oh, nice, max ammo. I'll have to loop around a bit and get that, hopefully. But 2 of the very best weapons in this map are available as dig weapons. Which is pretty cool. Probably, like, the only other weapon that I'm not going to be able to get, I don't know if you can get it with the golden shovel or not, to be honest, but is... Are you joking? How many Remingtons have I got so far in this? That's crazy. I thought I would get, what's that other weapon you can get early on in this? Oh my goodness. I can't remember the name of it. It's a war weapon in the starting area. You guys know the one I mean. Yeah, mental blank. But, yeah, anyway, the Ray Gun Mark II is probably the second best weapon in this. No, well, it's the best weapon, not counting any of the staves. Let's put it that way. So I'm probably not going to get that, because I don't think it's a dig weapon, even with the golden shovel. I could be wrong on that. I would be pleasantly surprised if we get the golden shovel and manage to dig up the Ray Gun Mark II, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Alright, let's get the max ammo. Nice! I'm getting a bit lucky here with the ammo, at least. So I'm going to try to build up my points here, guys, because we're going to have to open up a lot of areas and stuff like that. The barriers, especially for the excavation site, are very expensive in this map. Wow, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there with that. Please give me a different weapon. Hey, zombie. Yeah. So what I'm gonna try and do is open up this area. We're gonna have to wait until it snows again to try and get the other parts for the. Oh, so tempted to get that, but we won't because I want to do some more stuff first. Might as well open this up as well. Yeah, so before we even think about getting the stuff, obviously we're going to have to wait until it snows again, and that's random. We did get it very early on, so hopefully we get it soonish. And the other thing is I want to pack a punch before we get the Panzer Soldat coming, because it's going to be really hard to try and take that guy out with a Mauser. Or even this Remington. I don't really want to get too close quarters with the guy. Okay. Trying to find the other part for the Maxis drone. Call of Duty have just gone crazy with the drones in the last few Call of Duties, haven't they? They've just gone mental with them. Apparently, like, they're a huge... Oh, it's not there either. Apparently, they're a huge popular thing in the States. Like, if South Park is anything to go by, I don't know if it is or not. Usually, they're pretty much on the ball with that sort of thing. But I've only noticed, like, them slowly starting to be available here in you know, shop, in, like, I don't know about shops, but, you know, electronic places and stuff like that. Mate of mine at work is saying that he's thinking of getting one and like flying it around. Because basically, my understanding of them is you basically put like your camera on there or something, and you fly them around and video stuff on your drone, like a private spy drone or something. That kind of creeps me out a little bit in terms of privacy and everything, but yeah, I guess that would be kind of fun, like having a remote control aircraft, I guess. Still no snow. We got clear skies here right now. I should probably think about... We'll dig a few more of these, but I should probably think about saving some of them for trying to get the stuff. Because if you dig them all and then it snows, you got nothing to dig up to get the pieces for the stuff. You know what I mean? You got to think ahead like that. You got to plan. You got to strategize to be successful in the zombie slaying field. Yeah. Anyway, very, very soon we should have the new zombies from Advanced Warfare, the proper zombies. You know, because you can't really count right too much. It's like half of a round in that thing of zombies, and you know, you didn't get points from or anything like that. It didn't really feel like zombies. So, but the DLC should have a proper zombies map, or you know, playable zombies. So it's obviously going to be a little bit different to the Treyarch one. It looks like if it's anything like the Riot map, they're going to have like weapons that you pick up maybe and stuff like that. I would assume that's how it works. It'll be very interesting to see what they do and how much thought they've put into it.
Mr. Monkey